Club. This is the place to be when you want to learn e-commerce. Of course, joining me tonight is a bunch of students from the Freedom Club where we teach you how to do dropshipping the right way. And this is just some of the people that we've helped along the journey here. These are real people with real results. And if you've ever been interested in learning dropshipping, this is not just a course, it's a community. And we help you along the way. And we make sure that you're profitable. We'd love to have you on board. There's a link in the description if you do want to join. I think you can get started today for, I think it's like $77, something ridiculous like that. Crazy. All right. So, before I ask you guys in the chat what you need help with, let me just go over the event because there's a few people who've chimed in early and asked some questions on the actual event page. So hold on a second. On Freedom Formula. Oh my gosh, I'm lost. Has this thing changed? A second. Should have had this all organized. I do apologize. I'm a bit unorganized today. Okay, events. Where am I? Here I am. Okay, we've got 9 questions. Let's get through these and then I'll open up the floor for any not personal questions. You can always ask me personal questions, but any questions that you personally want answered. All right, let me share this. Okay, starting with Catherine. On Monday, I created 5 audience testings and put out 4 ad creatives. Looking at the data, you think the ads are fine, but it's the actual converting link clicks into sales where I'm seeing an issue. Yeah, that can happen. Welcome to the world of e-commerce. Wondering if I should lower my price point. The eBay supplier has recently reduced the item price, so lowering the price point will still have a good profit margin. Okay. You're asking the right questions, Catherine. Let's take a look at your ad results first. Link click, yeah, that's pretty good. 2.28%, I like that. Cost per click, $1.77. Yeah, I like that too. One purchase for $156. Yeah, I don't like that. That sucks. Sarah, welcome to the stream. I see what you mean. And you're kind of stuck in that no man's land. A lot of us know that feeling. So there is always ways to improve your conversions, working on your landing page. And I know that you got it approved by me and you probably had it approved by Emma. You've been showing up to your streams and we've been answering questions and you've done a lot of work, but honestly, we never stop working on our landing pages. For Homecraftology, I'm sadly tweaking that every week. I'll go in and have a look at what I can tweak and what I can test. Learning how to build high converting landing pages is the skill that you only really get over time. And the question is, if we tweak your page, if we tweak your emails, will that get you a lower cost per purchase? It could. What bothers me a little bit here is we've spent $153. We've had 87 clicks. I can't say it bothers me actually. You had 4 add to carts. That's nearly 4%. That's more than 4%, isn't it? That's like 4.2%. Your add to cart rate is pretty good. Your problem here is no one's checking out. And yes, I do agree with you. If you're getting a good add to cart rate, that can usually be an indication that perhaps it is a bit too expensive. So your cost per clicks are good, your CTRs are good, your CPM is good. Now that tells me that the ads are performing quite well. Now the landing page is getting add to carts, so that's probably performing well, but we're failing to get those people from the carts to the checkout. So 2 things I want you to think about doing today. Number 1, let's consider upgrading your oops, you don't want that. Sorry, my bad. That's my client list. I don't want to be showing that to you. Where are we? Where did my screen go? I have to come back and reload that. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Okay, nearly there. So I want you to look at your email submission rate, okay? The pop-up, the email pop-up. It should be at around about 5 to 6%. And if it's less than that, then we need to consider other ways of getting the email. And I'll tell you why that's important. If you get the email as early as possible without annoying the customer, then you have more chance of, you know, when they add to cart but they don't check out, well, then that then allows you to put them into the abandoned cart email flow. That's why, and I'll show you in a second. Click on my links again. I can show you this in a window. Something which you guys, most of you on this call have seen. Get my screen here. Okay, so this is home craftology as if someone has just come from my Facebook ads. Most likely, actually, if they had come from a Facebook ad, there'd be an offer at the top here. So, you have a look in your Klaviyo. I don't use Klaviyo for home craftology. I don't use a pop-up either. I found pop-up would give me like 3 to 4% sign-up rate. But here we go. This is Wheelio, and it pops in after 15 seconds, or when someone tries to exit the page. It doesn't stop them from exiting. That's the important difference. If you have a piece of software or something on your website that actually stops someone's ability to exit your page, Facebook hates that and will penalize you with a high CPM. But this one, it springs out, and it doesn't stop me from closing my page down. It just springs out when it detects that I might be scrolling up and might be about to close down the tab, and it's like, hey, this is the last chance. Now this has, for most people, a 7 to 11% sign up rate. So for every 100 people coming to your store, 7 of them are giving your email addresses. So you pop in your email address, and you get a spin of the wheel. And look, this is what everyone will win. Everyone wins 40% off. It will try and sign me up with my shop, which will send me a text message, which is pretty cool. Or I can copy the discount code. So it's really, really, really powerful. Now, you might be thinking that it's probably not, maybe it's not aligned with your brand. If your brand is fun, if it's got to do with like makeup or whatever, it'll be great. If it's got to do with, say, home living, maybe it'll be better than Klaviyo. You have to do a bit of a test. If it's health related, yeah, maybe not. It'll be up to you whether or not your niche is the kind of niche that's going to benefit from Wheelio. Give it a test. Now make sure then you have your Klaviyo set up so that when you get the email and someone browses a product, so by browsing a product, they've literally just clicked a product and gone to your product page. That's all they've done. If they've done that, then your browse abandonment should hit. Okay, you can see here I've unlocked my 40% off. It's pretty cool. So if someone's gone to if I've gotten their email address, they've looked at a product, now they close the window down, I then send them a browse abandonment email. That email is one of my most lucrative emails on my entire website. I'm talking 160,000 in the last 12 months just from browse abandonment. Now, if I add this to cart, add this bad boy to cart, I get this customer then gets out of the browse abandonment and into the cart abandonment series. And if they go to checkout, they get out of the browse abandonment series and they go into the checkout abandonment series. And all along the way, I'm sending them slightly different emails with slightly better deals, depending on where they dropped off. So that will help you immensely. That could be the one change you make that makes you profitable. Can happen. Make sense? I'm going to look over the rest of your... Oh, let's have a look at your creatives. Let's take a look. A little bit of a look-see. Ooh, this is nice. You know what, Catherine? I'm not going to share these on screen. I've seen a few... I'm just going to look at these privately for you. I've seen a few students selling these. I don't really want to share these with the world. They are all very good. You have done a fantastic job. It looks like you've taken my advice and really looked at making very attractive messaging on your very attractive ads. They're great. Okay. I definitely don't think the ads are the problem. You're welcome. Thank you for messaging in. Okay, Amy. Hope my week is going well. Yeah, look, honestly, I've been super busy. Super busy. It's that time of year. I have a lot of clients, look at a lot of ad accounts, and everyone is trying to scale because we're heading into the biggest 3 months of the year. I am absolutely flat out. So Amy, if you're on the call, I've requested access to your drive. I don't have access at the moment. It says request sent. So let me know in the chat if you approve of my access to that drive, and then we can take a look at those ads for you. I think those are ads. I hope those are ads. All right, Michaela, let's just share my screen so I can wonder what I'm looking at here. You've invited me to your Meta Ad Manager. If I could please jump on and have a look. You've been live since the 7th. Okay. Catherine, probably do. If I were you, I would try and be patient. And I know that's hard. And trust me, I say try to be patient because when I'm launching a product and it's not working, I feel that pull to try and do everything to try and get it converting. So I'm changing this, I'm changing that, I'm changing the price, I'm changing my emails. I know, but it's bad practice. So change one thing at a time. That way, when you finally do start getting a higher conversion rate, you're going to know exactly what you changed. And I know it's easier for me to tell you this from a coaching perspective than it is for you to do it. So maybe hold off on changing the price just yet. Focus on getting the email addresses early. Focus on getting your email automations done. And at that point, if after another 7 days, or even another 3 days, you don't need a long bit of data. If your sales aren't working, and you change something today, give it 2 days, and then reassess your add to cart rate, your initiate checkout rate. So one thing I do want to make clear, when we're looking at this situation, when we have 4 add to carts, 1 checkout initiated, 1 purchase, just keep in mind, this is your conversion chain, these 3 things here. Well, the chain is a bit more than that. The chain is saw an ad, clicked an ad, saw a product, put an email address in, clicked add to cart, initiate the checkout, and then I made a purchase. That's an 8 chain event, right? I don't know if I can count correctly, but roughly an 8 chain event. Now all you got to do, I know I'm simplifying this a lot, is follow the chain and figure out which part of that chain you're broken. And it looks to me, before the bit between add to cart and initiate checkout is your next bit to focus. Now you might put your email automations in and you might get your pop-up absolutely pumping. You might be getting 11% email signups, and trust me, you'll be over the moon if you do. If you get to that point and then this switches and then you see like 4 initiate checkouts and only 1 purchase, but that's a different problem to solve. So focus on the part of the chain where you're seeing the problem and work your way up. If you get to the point where you're getting checkouts but no purchases, then we probably need to look at your purchase price for one, your trust on your website, and better emails. Steve, yeah. If we have time, I'd be happy to. Looks like we will have time. I don't think we've got that many people on the call today. Okay, let's have a look at this Google Drive. What day is it today? Is today Thursday? Thursday is the week's gone quick. My gosh, it's gone quick. It's not the strongest product. Actually, it's pretty handy. But the thing is, you can get these anywhere. That's the thing.
Just roll it back and forth. It collects the hair, and in mine,
Pretty gross.
with a very, very hairy dog and cat.
I mean, look, in terms of videos, they're pretty good. I don't know if this product will work. But let me make this clear. I'm not saying don't test it. And I'm not saying you haven't done a good job. You've done a good job. These ads are pretty good for the product. I'm not saying this won't work. I'm not sure about it, that's all. Having said that, I've been sure about things many times and they didn't work. And I've been unsure about things a few times and they did work. Hope I'm pleasantly surprised. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. If it's gonna work, it'll work with those videos. All right, Michaela, let me pull up your ad account. What is it? We're looking at Garden Glimmer. Okay. Where do we need to go? Ads. Ads manager. My old friend. I think I've been in here all day today. Starting to see like blue Facebook lines everywhere. I'm just going to load up your account and then I'll share my screen, everyone. I don't want to accidentally share something that I shouldn't share. Again. Come on, ads manager, let's go. Sorry guys, it's loading real slow. 1 minute. And where are we going? We're going to Garden Glimmer. Let's find Garden Glimmer. Then I don't have access to your ad account. That's the only thing. Let me see if I can grant myself access. You've given me access to your business, which is great. Oh, I got full control. I should better give myself access. Just give me a second, guys. I gotta assign these to myself. I've got your page. Ad account. Now, if any of you guys have launched and you want to grant me access to your ad account, you can send me a DM and I'll explain how that works. Just makes things easier in your launch stage. Look, you can kick me out of your ad account at any time, and I honestly I don't care. One way or the other, I really don't mind. Just so you guys know, I don't go snooping in anyone's ad accounts. I honestly I manage too many to remember who you are. Okay, we've got a garden hose here. This bigger. Big enough. $50 purchases. That's obviously it's not quite where we want it at a $50 purchase, but it's not bad at all. That's very good for starting off. Now you've spent $600 to make 2 times that. So you made. I'm just going to change your columns. I need some more information. So we need to know, for those of you wondering what columns I like, or what columns that I prefer to use, I'll go through them now. So I don't really care so much about impressions. I do like reach, but that's more like here. Frequency, I do like frequency. The top there. So I like, the budget, reach, the amount spent, CPM, CTR. All I don't care about. Link clicks is useful, but I prefer CTR link clicks. Results are good. Obviously, we want results. Amount spent. Results. Cost per result. I don't want CPC all. I don't care about attribution. What I care about is link CTR. CTR, link click through it. This is so important. And then I care about add to carts total. I care about initiate checkout total because this helps me gauge my my conversion chain. Checkout initiates. Okay. So then we're gonna move these up here. Cost per result. Add to carts. Checkout initiates. Initiated, that makes. And results. And ROAS is nice too. Then my click through, I like to be right here. Yeah, so I'm going to apply that. I'm going to save this. I don't know if it'll save it for you, but it's going to save it for me for sure. Call it sales 2, just in case it does save it to your account. I'll call it sales Chris. All right. So, where'd all my stuff go? Frequency, add to carts. Oh, you got website add to carts in there. Checkouts. Okay. Whoa. 15 checkout initiates. And then 20 carts. A whole bunch of stuff in here I don't want. I don't need this. I don't need this meta add to carts and meta checkouts. I'd probably get rid of them if I was going to clean this up. Click-through rate of 2.15% is great. CPM's a little bit high. We can probably reduce that over time with some better ads. We'll have a look at them in a second. 20 add to carts, 15 in checkout initiates, and then 14 purchases. Holy crap, that's good. That's fantastic. Good job there. Okay, in terms of what's working, we got 2 home improvement. All right. Pretty good understanding of what's going on here. That's great. Here's what I would do. Oh, what is the difference here? We got home testing, audience testing home, C10 to C12, C6 to C9, and then home. I'm confused as to what it is you're trying to achieve. When we have too many ad sets like this with the same targeting, and this is early days, so don't feel bad. You've only spent $686 over the course of the month. I know I say early, excuse me, my hiccups. I know I say only. I know that's a lot of money for a lot of people. But in terms of ad spend, it's not that much. But when we have multiple ad sets targeting the same people, they tend to, over time, work against each other and increase your cost per purchase. So now that you kind of know what you should be targeting, i.e. home improvement, and I'll just double check this targeting. A home, $30 a day. Australia. Look, I would probably, we'll have a look at your ages, because there might be an opportunity here to raise the ages. I have a feeling that a hose is probably more aimed at men, maybe 30 and above. I don't think men any younger than that are going to be interested in buying a hose. They're using it to make a bong. I don't know, but not this sort of hose, right? So home and garden, home improvement, garden. Okay, so what I would do, I would pause all these because you got some really good data here that I don't want to destroy. So pause all these. Let me just check what you got here. D6. Okay, so you've been splitting up. You've been trying to split up your images and your videos, and that is a big no-no. You see what's happening here? Right now, there's an auction going on. Anytime anybody loads up onto Facebook, they load up their app and they start scrolling, there's a new auction starts. And in that auction, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 people sitting in that auction house with a little flag here going, yep, we want that, we want that, we want that. We'll pay $1, pay $2, pay $3, we'll pay $4. And they're all bidding against each other. This is the price they're willing to pay to get your ads in front of the right people. Now the thing is, let's just say audience testing home improvement, this guy, let's just say he wins. He wins the auction, and Facebook's like, right, this ad set here, you win. You get to show your ads. And this guy's like, he gets all excited. He's like, I'm the winner. I get to show my ads. And Facebook's like, cool, which ads you got? And he's like, I only got these 3. And Facebook then has to choose which of these 3 ads is going to be the winner. But if you had these 3 ad sets combined, you would have had a choice between these 4, these 3, and these 2. And Facebook's gonna know, because Facebook has got data points on all of us. It knows who needs to see an image. It knows who needs to see a video. It's gonna be like, this dude's obviously scrolling on the toilet. He needs an image. He's not gonna sit here and watch a video. And it's like, this chick here, it's 11 p.m. at night and she's in bed. She's a known scroller and video watcher. We'll give her the video. This dude over here, he needs a new hose. He's been looking at hoses on Bunnings. We've seen that. We're going to show him this hose, and let's show him the video because he's hot and ready to buy. It knows. So what I want you to do is take home and garden and home improvement and just turn all these off, create one new ad set, and pop all of your creatives in there. You know the targeting now. Now it's time to see if you can actually scale this. Yeah, so turn them all off, one ad set, all of your creatives go into that one ad set, and give it a good amount of budget to spend each day. Combine the budget into this one ad set, and let's see if this takes off. At this point, one of 2 things is going to happen. Either this is going to fly, or it's not. And if it doesn't, no problem. Go back to the basics. How can I increase my email sign up? How can I increase my add to carts? How can I increase my checkouts? I don't think you're going to have a problem with this product though. I think this product is great. I've seen it working on other stores and I've seen your competitors and they're all doing well with this. So I think this is going to be pretty good. So you know what to do? I think you know what to do. Okay. Jax. Facebook data for support belt last 7 days. Should you be turning anything off? CPMs are great. CTRs are okay. Cost per clicks are okay. Maybe C9 and C10 could possibly get turned off. Just to reallocate some of that budget to the more winning ads. Maybe C11 isn't doing so great either. Having spent $45 with no checkouts or add to carts. So probably turn that off. The C11, C9, and potentially leave the rest running. That may reduce your cost per purchase slightly, making you heading more likely into the profit for this bad boy. All right. Emma and Lucas, creating your ad and struggling creating something that has you questioning your product. Rejuva can't find any ads selling this exact massager, so therefore hard to find the content you need. Michaela, the ad content you have is great. It really is. You have great ads. You have a great product. It sells itself. I don't think that's the problem here. So definitely make sure that you're getting those emails up front and looking at the conversion chain. I think you'll find that when you combine those ad sets, everything starts to work a lot better. And how much to spend each day? Start at $50 a day. If it works well and you make some sales, move to $100 a day. Feel free to send me your updates via DMs and I can have a look. Okay, you can't find any ads selling this exact massager, therefore hard to find the content you need. There's a website selling Arbor Leaf and they are your competitor. And they appear to sell very well, but you can't find the ads for them. Can I have a look? And let's just check yours. Locks. Yeah, I don't think this image doesn't make any sense. This is supposed to be for a scalp, but she's like using this on her legs. I don't know if this product is particularly strong, but let's check your competition. Landing page looks great. This honestly, how do I put this nicely? If my wife saw this, she would run very, very far away because this thing looks like it's, I imagine she'd run far away. This thing looks like it's going to cause, what is it, like teasing. It looks like it's going to tease the hair. They don't look that great. Look that relaxing to me. I mean, she looks like she's enjoying it, but I don't know. And these images, they do look very, very fake. Very fake. All right, let's take a look at your competition real quick. So you said there's Arbor Leaf doing well. Scalp massager. You're using the same thing. Looks like a tease in the hair. How about this one? And now I know their website looks good. Don't get tricked. It may look good. You may look on the drop shipping, like the sites that tell you whether or not a product is selling well based off some signals they get. Don't trust anything. Don't trust a good looking website. Don't trust the drop shipping spy tools. I've seen them be right and I've seen them be very, very, very wrong on my own websites. Unless a website has like a pop-up, even when they do, some websites have a pop-up that says so-and-so ordered from LA, so-and-so does this, so-and-so does this. And people, these websites read that as data, but it's not real necessarily. Super relaxing sales you've seen from Amazon. Amazon is not our competitor. That's the only thing. Oops. Hold on. Liberary. Doesn't teach your hair? No, that's good. I'm glad that it doesn't. It just looks like it does. And that could often be off-putting enough, like that my wife, for example, wouldn't buy it because she'd be worried that it would tease her hair. And I think it comes down to this model's hair type and the fact that she's probably got hairspray, making her hair look really stiff. Isn't that amazing though? Just the little things that can put doubt into people's mind about a product. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's see if... No, Arbor Leaf isn't even doing any ads. If they got any shopping. Amazon, $50. Let's see if we can find a scalp massager at least. Catherine? Yeah, okay. Amalfi? Okay, I'll take a look. Catherine Clavier. I think what I really need to do is another video on Clavier, like an actual, just a straight up video on Clavier. Honestly, I think at this point, I'd tell you to go through my previous streams because I've done it like a million times and explained everything, but it'll take you too long to find unless you go back through and watch hours and hours of content. I may have to go and actually write a video. Sorry, actually a video. I'll go and write a video.
First off, I didn't even know that red light is clinically proven to reactivate dormant hair follicles and regrow hair. It can reverse hair loss process and restore blood flow to the scalp without invasive procedures.
Okay.
Secondly, I finally understood why I started
A fake ad, but these guys are doing it rather well.
Turns out it's not.
Scalp Hero. Look at Scalp Hero. Okay. So these guys have their own box. They got their own... You notice little details here, right? It's just called Massager. But then they got their actual own box. So they are drop shipping this. The supplier is literally just putting this in a different box. They're using the same theme that I use to make a beautiful website. Good before and afters. They're selling this as an actual hair thickening device versus you selling this more like a woman's relaxing device. Now you see the difference here, and you have to understand something, right? So while they may have women here, primarily they're saying they do have a lot of women here. I just would have thought if you're going to sell a product for hair loss, like look at this, you want to be targeting men. In my opinion, anyway. All right, let's take a look at Scalp Hero overall. I think you could be right. I think this could be a good product. I'm getting a little bit excited seeing these guys. October 16. October 16. Yeah, they're still trying. Oh, they're still trying. Okay, if this was me, oh, here we go. I need to actually pick their need to pick their page so that I only see them. So what I'm looking for here, first of all, I'm trying to gauge how much money they may have invested. All right, so they've invested in a premium theme here, which costs about 500 Australian dollars. They've got a box here, but this may just be a computer-generated box. They may not even actually be selling this in the box, or they may plan to do it in the future, so they may not even have sales just yet. They do have men's hair here, which I would expect, given it's a hair growth product. I would mostly have men as my models. But obviously men like to look at women, so you also want to have nice-looking women, excuse me, in the promo shots. And they've got a before and after, right center of the page is a man there, cool. Now ads-wise, one thing that does concern me is this is not a UGC ad. They're using an AI voice with someone else. I'm assuming someone else's video content here, and they've just redone it, which is what I would do if I was just launching.
Why did I regret buying this red light scalp massager? First off, I didn't even know that red light is clinically proven to reactivate dormant hair follicles and regrow
Okay, they're doing the reverse psychology approach here. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
hair. It can reverse hair loss process and restore blood flow to the scalp without invasive procedures. Secondly, I finally understood why I started losing so much hair after I turned 45. Turns out, it's not about how I eat or what lifestyle I lead.
This is
it's about
terrible.
Science and hormones.
Okay.
The biggest mistake women can make when it comes to dealing with hair loss.
This is about women's hair loss.
Fix hair loss in 90 days or your money back guaranteed.
The
Hair loss
biggest mistake
again.
women can make when it comes to dealing with hair loss is
Women hair loss. They got some scary videos in there. Cool.
The biggest mistake women can make when it comes to dealing with hair loss is not understanding.
Biggest mistake women can make when it comes to dealing with hair loss. That's their whole thing. The biggest mistake women can make when it comes to hair loss. Now, we'll go through their ads here. We're looking at when their ads started running. We're seeing these ads started running October 16. What that means is they're probably not working. They're tweaking their ads. When I say working, they're probably getting sales, but they're probably not profitable, these particular ads, because they're still tweaking them. And how we know they're tweaking them is because this started running October 16, meaning they've come in, changed something in all of these, whether or not it's in the copy, whether or not it's the URL, something has changed to make this started running yesterday. Then they've got this fake AI.
This is how a 24-year-old student, Martin, from Duke University,
Ugh.
changed the entire $8.77 billion hair loss industry.
God, I hate this. It's so deceptive. Awful. And what worries me is this is the level they have to stoop to try and sell this product. So it's not an easy sell.
This is the weird reason why your hair is thinning.
Right? And look at how many different videos they're testing. These guys are wildly throwing videos at the wall. September 3. Okay. Now we're coming down into... We've gone from October 6, with all the new stuff they're testing, to September 3. So these are ads they've had running for a while that are working.
The truth about facial hair that no one tells you. If you want to keep your skin smooth for longer, it's time to ditch the razor. I know, it sounds
Facial hair?
counterintuitive, but struggling with stubborn facial hair. If you want to keep your skin smooth for longer,
Facial hair?
it's time to struggling with
Facial hair. Dude. Facial hair's working. And these image ads here. Scalp Hero. Scalp Hero. Is this the same thing? Have a look. This is the level I go to when I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to run a product, by the way, guys. So these image ads for Scalp Hero have been running for the last month. Okay, that's a positive sign that they might be profitable. And they must be trying, it looks like they've found some success here with their facial hair product. What else are they selling? This is what's making them the money. I have a feeling they got this, right? This is making them money. They're finding some success with the facial hair remover. They've been also running ads with a scalp massager here, and these image ads have been working for the past month. And I think right now, hey, look at this, July.
wondering if you should shave your face. Here's why you should think
Yeah, and these ads are really good too.
Stop using these to shave your face.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty confident I know what's happening for these guys at least. They've found success with their facial hair remover. They tested these Scalp Hero products, and these have been working. These ads have been working a little bit. They've probably got a few sales, and they probably got a bit excited. I've been there myself. And then they've gone, you know what? Let's turn this into a product. Let's go. They've got all of these different ads made up here, and they're trying to find what works. Going through all the deceptive processes to make this product work. Honestly, I think it's a shit product, but doesn't mean it's not going to work. Ayla, you're watching tonight, trying to learn from me and everyone else's sites, up to pivoting from your first product, the magnet drink bottles. I did say. You feel like you're getting mixed signals about your next product. Is it best way just to continue, run ads, and then see? Well, yeah, look. I think so. Right now, I'm testing a few different products, and I'm not getting too attached to them. I'm looking for a product that's easy to sell. Like I could sit here and I could toil until I get sales, but I'm looking for a product that just solves a problem and makes a bunch of sales. Just what freedom teaches. And the reason I'm looking at it this way is because this is what works. This is what works. Students come in, they find a product that fits a purpose. They make a good, they put a good ad together, they get sales. They go and get UGC done, they make even more sales. If your product is hard, my advice is find a different product or a different angle. It could be the angle. Sometimes it is the angle. Okay. You can't find any of their ads, but plenty from like these email feed. Have a look at email. Okay. Okay, so we got October 16. All of these ads here. What are we selling?
The biggest mistake men can make when it comes to hair loss is not understanding where it comes.
These guys are targeting men? And if I was going to make a hair loss company, I'd be targeting men. Do you know why? Because men are way more susceptible for hair loss than women. October 13, so these have been running for a few days. Cool. October 9, a few days longer. This is a good UGC ad.
If you suffer from hair loss, then you have to check.
It looks like me.
It will massage your scalp to relieve tension. It feels so good. When you relieve the tension,
This is a pretty good ad too.
if you suffer from hair loss,
Red light can restore thick and beautiful.
October 3rd.
This is how this 65-plus lady never had thinning hair in her old age.
Hate that. This is how a lady never had thinning hair. Well, what the hell? Okay, so Emily, have a think about that though. How many women do you think in Australia are currently suffering from postpartum hair loss? I understand the angle. It's a good idea. Like you're thinking the right way. It's just the amount of women who are suffering from that is so small that you would run out of targeting very quickly. Okay, these guys are using a very similar theme. It's the same theme. The other guys just copied the hell out of these guys, or vice versa. Is this working? I doubt it. It's working. These ads have only been running for like 12 days. Listen, I've run ads for 12 days that weren't profitable. You know what I mean? I've made a website that good and run ads for 12 days without being profitable. And I've probably had people who saw my ads and got excited and copied me. I like the product type. I like the niche. I just don't like this particular product. I think you can get a much better product. You know what I would like to see is something you wear on your head that just, you don't have to hold it up there. Something you wear on your head like a crown that just gently massages your scalp. Oh, that would be good. Bit of red light therapy, then we'd be talking. And I wouldn't be targeting women. I'd be targeting men over the age of 35. And I'd make it a whole thing about helping. Like if you make this about men, women will still come and buy it. But if you make this about women, the target market here for hair loss, men won't buy it. You know what I mean? Ben, can you let me know, buddy, what's your website again so I can go check up some of your actually, can you tell me who your competitors are? That will be even better. Was that the end of questions? Not yet. We've still got a way to go. Sarah, I'll take a look at that soon. Rhonda. Some new ads with Advanced Shopping Plus campaign to get some good results for initial product. These are your results the past 3 days. Where are we? Is there more? Yeah, sorry, Emily. I wish I could be like, you know, this is great, but I don't think that's it. One purchase. Just one purchase in total. 3 checkouts, 1 add to cart. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, I don't get it. I'm confused. I'm really confused. You've spent $97. Then we've got 1 purchase, but then we've got 3 checkouts, and then we've got a good conversion rate. I don't know. I don't know actually. I can't make heads or tails of what we're looking at here. I'm so sorry, Rhonda. Should you go back to the manual campaign? Yeah, if the manual campaign's working, okay, so absolutely. If you're trying Advantage, maybe that's what you're getting at. You're getting sales. You've tried Advantage Plus, and Advantage Plus isn't working. So I've got 2 ad accounts, 2 different websites selling the same product. One is my Homecraftology site, which has been around forever. And I think because the pixel data that I've got available is so good, I'm getting $30 purchases with an Advantage Plus shopping. But on my other account, which is fairly new, selling the same product from a different website, where you tried Advantage Plus, the cost of purchase was huge, and the manual sales campaign was working better. So and it could be the opposite for you guys. If shopping's not working, you can go back to manual, no problem. All right, Ben, we'll check out your analytics. Oh, it's not as great as I'd like. Your add to cart is okay. 4% is okay. It's fairly good. But your reach checkout's too low, and your sessions converted is too low. It could be down to email. Now, your average order size is quite nice here at 94. I like that. As for what we can do better, you've been getting orders mostly every day, but basically breaking even, small loss or decent profit. Yeah, you're sitting in that gray zone, which is most of where we're all going to sit for a little while. Running Advantage Plus for this month, and it's been the best for me. Yeah, nice. Went and created 2 new image ads. Made your video smaller, 15 seconds. Seems like I got more clicks. Yeah, okay. We might need to work on your landing page, my friend. Probably now that you've done the right thing, you've focused on your ads. You in my view, probably improved them. Now refocus now on your landing page, trust, and your emails. And we will do a look at your competitors. Osbath. I do remember your product. I think you got a very cool product. Which Osbath is it? Who Osbath are you? October 11th, September 13th. Do you throw more ads into the same Advantage Plus ad set? Yeah, absolutely. And then you turn the ones off that don't really work very well. This is nice, this one here. Very nice. Great landing page too. And yeah, they're using the same thing that I use. Ben, what's your website? Now the other thing to consider too, guys, if you're doing okay, if you're getting sales, and if you're buying these off eBay, you have an opportunity to go and apply for Afterpay. If you're buying off eBay, go and get Afterpay now. And the reason why you want to do it now rather than later is if you ship from China, it becomes a lot more difficult to go and get Afterpay. I couldn't get it for Homecraft because the shipping times are too long. They call me a drop shipper. I'm like shipping from my manufacturing house. So go and apply for Afterpay now because that just adds a whole bunch of trust to your website. Okay, let's compare these two. Oval, rectangle, gray, and your sizes. These guys, they just have rectangle size. No, they don't. Oh, that's nice. For them, I think that's just their theme. They got a very nice theme setting here. where they've got the picture of them inside the swatch here. They call that a swatch. That's really nice because you can see what it looks like. That's a very cool touch. That would definitely be a conversion increaser. Oh, and they're sold out. Damn. Okay, so you may find removing the bundle and save option, you may find that increases conversions too. You definitely want to make sure that you have a picture for each size. That is a big conversion killer. See, I now have no visual idea what this is going to look like in my bathroom. I need to see the size with these guys don't either. That's a conversion killer. You've had lots of people buy 2 or more? Okay, well, I take that back. I take that back. Absorbs more than towels, doesn't bunch or slide, repels dirt, odor, and germs. Absorbs and dries in seconds, clean and hygienic bathroom walls. Don't mind me switching. Just trying to compare. Okay. Let's go have a look under the fold. Okay. Tired of slippery and wet bathroom floors. Got the GIF file there. Benefits, shipping, frequently bought. Most modern bath mat. Absorbs and dries. GIFs. Did you follow what they've done and get UGC? Yeah, definitely. I'll have a look at Modern Zone in a second. Oh, I like how they're showing you how to clean it. And how it sticks to the wall. That is seriously cool. Seriously cool. So, you see how you're just like one long column? Just one column. And look, I'm not saying you've done the wrong thing. What you've done is great. You followed the course. And you got to this point where you got a website that's converting somewhat okay. But we need, for this particular product, we need a little bit more. Some products, it's fine. Like I've seen really, really average looking Freedom Club websites. It just so happens the product is an easier sell. They go nuts with just a really basic website. But sometimes, for some products, it takes a little bit more. For these guys, what I love is their format here. They got picture, text, picture, text, picture, text. And even on mobile, it'll probably break that up a lot, right? Have image, 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 movement, text, image, close-ups, text. You can do all of this with the theme that you've got. The Freedom theme can do everything. Although this doesn't look bad on mobile though. This looks pretty good on mobile. It's just not quite clean. You see how you got 2 lines for this one. For these guys, you don't see a single header that has 2 lines. That's pretty good. Look at where you start. I think it's the GIF files. Oh, you got a GIF file here. Enjoy soft cushion comfort and sleep. Oh, nice though. It does look nice. I wouldn't suggest you buy a premium theme. You've got everything you need. If anything, you could use gem pages to just jazz it up a little bit. Fusion of durability and style. Modern bathware. Functional and stylish. You're going for like... You see how the text is a little bit bigger for them and a little bit easier to read than yours, which is a little bit more like have to squint to read it. That can also be a thing. I don't love the fonts that you're using for your headers. They can probably be cleaned up too. Make it look a little bit friendlier. Aussie homes love them. I think rather than Aussie homes love them, maybe you could say, you know, Australia's most modern bath mat. and then have that. Questions? Is that really a question people have? Because you're selling this as a bathroom mat, it shouldn't be telling people that you can use this anywhere. Do these guys have an FAQ? They don't even have an FAQ. Okay. And you've said the other moderns. Magic mat. $50. Okay. I wonder if you could also try just bringing your price down to like $59.95. That might increase conversions a lot. Hello? Not even showing the sizes either. Pointing? I like how their packs are a bit smaller than yours, because your where did you go? Back. Your bundle and save takes up a lot of room. We could probably try and make this a little bit smaller, I think. Now, I know I said I don't like centered. I do like centered price, and I do like a centered reviews there. I prefer that personally. Prevent slipping. Do you have that? There's some weird spacing issues between. That's because there's a blank line there. Usually we would use formatting and styling of the actual elements to do the formatting rather than an actual block or a new line there. Now you see how we say no more slippery floors. I think that's a good opportunity, like what these guys have, is to show why. And I love on this one how they show how non-stick it is by showing that you can pop this up on the shower wall and actually wash it. That's so powerful. And they got a how it works. That's nice. Very, 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 very nice. That is fantastic. To explain the technology behind it. Yes. All right, my friend. What I suggest, don't copy these guys. Learn from them, adjust, and improve your website slightly. Test on a slightly less of a price. You're making some sales. I reckon you're going to make even more sales by putting your price down a tiny bit. It's going to make all the difference, I think. Sound good? All right. What do we have next? Nearing the end? Yes. Review your website. Okay. Bench shower purifier. Looks nice. Thanks, Jimmy. Welcome. I think we've had a few golden nuggets tonight. Wow, this website looks amazing. Okay, if this doesn't work, I've had such a busy week. My God, it's been busy. Oh, I've had no time for anything at the moment. No spare time at all. It's just been ads after ads and client after client. Oh, it's the week. Everyone's gearing up for Christmas and Black Friday and everything. I've barely had time to scratch myself. And then also student after student. Alright, so yeah, this website looks amazing. Fantastic job, Jess. If this does not work, then it's the product. Okay, your website's incredible. Gorgeous. I hope this works. But if not, please promise me. Don't get emotionally involved. It's just a product at the end of the day. And there's literally thousands of products out there. Okay. Let's scroll up this chat and have a look. Teresa, oh no, sorry. Hans Tasnim. Tasnim. Or is it Tasnim? I don't have access. I've requested access. Sophia, you're using live product reviews. You don't like how they send out the reviews after products are bought. That just goes to the product page so the consumer has to go down and read it. So you've been using looks and copying the review to lie. What? Sophia, if you're using looks, just use looks. Don't copy over to lie. Just put all, like, export out of lie and put all of your reviews into looks. Simple. Keep things simple, guys. I think, oh, Sarah, you wanted me to look in your OneDrive? There. I don't have access. Requested access. There's a lot of this no access going on. I think those guys who asked for those have actually gone offline, so I might not be able to do them. Might not be able to review those today, but I can do those on Sunday. And if that's it, guys, I think we're good to go for the night, unless you guys have any other questions. So, who do I need to help? Who was it? Someone needed me for something after the call. Oh, Sarah, you've given me access. Let's have a look. Yeah, you can try, Catherine. I've talked about Klaviyo a lot. That's not working for me. Still don't have access. Okay, here we go. Oh, still no access. Yeah, Catherine, it will be there somewhere. I have definitely talked about it many times. I just wish that you could just search for it and YouTube would just say, hey, here it is. Okay, Clean Glow.
This thing will change your cleaning habits. It's called a handheld steam cleaner. All you have to do is add water, turn it on.
This is one of those products, by the way. This is one of those products that I've seen similar products, and some of these cleaning products just, I mean, I'm not saying they all do, but some of them just work so easily.
And comes with a multifunctional brush head so that you can easily clean your car carpet, kitchen, and more. Stop scrubbing and start steaming. Come get your cleaner now.
Cool. Amazing. Yeah, perfect. Go for it. Let's go. Yeah, Tasneem, I still don't have access. Steve, you still on the call, my friend? You're the one that needed to help. Yeah, good idea, Catherine. I do think that maybe the transcripts are here, but try on YouTube. For those of you who want to go and access my old stuff, this is my YouTube link here. Steve, all right, my friend, send me a DM. I'm going to close this call off. Send me a DM and I'll get you over onto a Zoom and we'll try and fix that problem with your account. All right. And sorry, Tanzim. Well, I'll have one more check. Nope, no access yet. None yet. So maybe we can try again on Sunday, if that's okay with you. All right, Steve, I'll see you shortly. And everybody else, thank you so much for watching the stream today. Hopefully you've learned something new. And if not, hopefully you've learned something old. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Later. Oh, one more try. One more try for Tanzim. Please tell me if I'm saying that right. Nope, no access. I'll give you my email address, Tanzim, and you can give this email address access. And I will, if you can go and comment on my stream for Sunday, I'll get that. I'll get you first thing on Sunday.